From the President, plans and specifications for levy number 8641, fiscal year 2017 and 2018 citywide sidewalk contract. Plans and specifications for levy number 8642, Hyde Park Lake Improvement, St. Louis, Missouri. Preliminary approval for levy number 8623, Washington Avenue Streetscape, Phase 1, Grand to Sheldon, Federal Project number TAP 5436602, St. Louis, Missouri. Preliminary approval for levy number 8633, McDonald Park Comfort Station renovation in Windsor Park, ADA upgrade to Comfort Station project number R 2016-81022, St. Louis, Missouri. Contract and bond for levy number 8631, South Broadway Streetscape Phase 2, River de Pere to Cordes Street, Federal Project number STP 5407708, St. Louis, Missouri. Addendum number 2 to the plans and specifications for levy number 8635, Hyde Park ADA upgrades to the existing Comfort Station and upgrade Comfort Station in Fairground Park to ADA Comfort Station Type B, Site number 2, St. Louis, Missouri. Recommendation that the board declares as emergency. Video camera surveillance systems wards 11, 13, and 25, St. Louis, Missouri. From the President and Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that permit for M Properties LLC to raise grade of O'Fallon Street at the intersection of Tucker and 13th through O'Fallon and reconnecting O'Fallon Street with Tucker Boulevard. Work involves utility adjustments, ADA facilities, signal and lighting modifications, and rebuild 3 entrances at 1101 O'Fallon. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. Recommendation that Greg Lundhart for public improvements, which includes sidewalk, curb cuts, and encroachments at 4704 through 16 McPherson, be filed by reason of the fact that the proposed improvements in the public right-of-way, the sidewalk and curb cuts do not need a BPS permit, and a separate application will need to be submitted for lights and for bicycle racks and benches. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Level 3 communications to construct by boring and trenching 20 feet of 1 2-inch underground conduit and to install 1 48 by 48 by 48 concrete manhole at 4320 Forest Park. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company doing business as AT&T, starting at existing AT&T manhole at the front of 290 Arsenal Bore, and place 1 fiber cable west 1 feet inside sidewalk for 60 feet, turning along sidewalk 1 feet off of 41 feet, turning south 1 feet behind sidewalk for 453 feet, placing handhold, then turn west across Broadway. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company doing business as AT&T Missouri to place new 2.5 feet by 5 feet by 3 feet handhold over existing 2-inch poly pipe to meet up with new 2-inch pipe being placed by T-Mobile to new sales site located at rear of 567 Developer. St. Louis University to place 6 1.25-inch HDPE ducts approximately 1,248 feet and 3 concrete manholes for a new fiber optic cable at 1100 South Grand and 1008 South Spring. St. Louis University, by means of trenching and directional drilling, to place 3 1.25-inch HDPE duct approximately 1,080 feet and place 2 new quasi handholds for new fiber cable beginning at 3699 Hickory and ending at 3650 Vista. AT&T Missouri, starting at the intersection of Carter and North Newstead along 4411 North Newstead, AT&T to bore and place new copper cable within the right-of-way for 206 feet, then buried copper cable for 101 feet to riser pole at rear of 4500 Pope. AT&T Missouri placed new buried copper cable cable and fiber optic cable from the rear of 3917 Forest Park to new business at the rear of 3912 Laclede. And AT&T to bore and place fiber cable from existing manhole at the side of 6570 Winnebago north 133 feet to the front of 6570 Winnebago, place handhole. From the front of 6570 Winnebago, bore and place fiber cable east to the side of 4205 Watson, place handhole. From the Director of Public Utilities and Public Safety, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions. Darrell Brown, Amani Investments, LLC, to consolidate land at 3434 and 3434 Rear, Nebraska, and City Block 1573. And Deaconess Foundation, to consolidate land at 10,000 through 02, 1004 through 14 North Vandevender, 3866 through 68, 3870, 3874, 3878 through 82, 3884, 3886, and 3888 Windsor, and 3869, 3871, 3873, 3881, 3883 through 85, and 3887 Bill in City Block 2513. From Director of Public Safety, recommendation that the following festival zones be approved, subject to certain conditions as follows. Halfway House Anniversary Party, March 25th, 2017 at Primm between Michigan and Minnesota. Four Hands Lupulin Carnival, April 1st, 2017 at 20th between Market and Eugenia. Go St. Louis, April 9th, 2017 at Lenore K. Sullivan for the start and finish, and the festival area for landing, and the Dr. Martin Luther King East Bridge, as well as city streets. Now we have the conditional uses.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and members of the board. My name is Michael Vicentainer. I'm a zoning plan examiner, and I'll be representing the building commissioner at today's meeting. Per board order number 766, transmitted herewith is a recommendation for the following conditional use agenda application. Approval with amended conditions is recommended for one application at 2400 North Sarah. And per board order number 766, transmitted herewith are recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval is recommended for one application at 6448 Vermont. Approval with conditions is recommended for 5 applications at 1408 North Kings Highway, 2808 North Grand, 4300 Chippewa, 3636 Ohio, and 1124 South Carolina.
Motion. Second. Got to do.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Aye.
And President Scobie. And President Pro Tem Scobie, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay.
You got to hit the count. All right. All right. Approved. Feel better now.
No,
No, we got a couple
That's what the lawyer says. If he doesn't hear that,
we have two
you know.
agendas.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
We have one and one of the regular meetings.
Like to bring,
Separately.
Look, she's
Yes.
gonna put it down.
Bring to the attention the February 21st. I like that sound. I'd like to bring the attention to the board of the February 21st agenda. Has everybody had a chance to see it? And is there any comments, corrections, or
You mean the minutes? don't you?
minutes?
I don't
Thank
have
you.
it.
21st.
Second.
Could I have a roll call?
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes. Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Aye.
And President Pro Tem Scobie.
Aye. I'd like to bring to the attention of the board of the February 24th meeting minutes. Has everybody had a chance to look at it, and is there any comments or corrections?
Move to approve the.
Second.
Could I have a roll call?
Director Rundy,
Abstain.
Director Hayes,
Aye.
Director Roth,
Aye.
Director Moore,
Abstain.
and President Pro Tem Scobie.
Aye. Now the I'd like to see if there's any comments or corrections to today's agenda.
Motion to approve today's agenda.
Second.
Director Rundy,
Aye.
Director Hayes,
Aye.
Director Roth,
Aye.
Director Moore,
Aye.
and President Pro Tem Scobie.
Aye.
Okay, motion.
Could I have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second?
Nobody wants to go.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's closed.